It was a clear morning, a Tuesday, when militants with the Islamist extremist group Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 airplanes and implemented attacks against multiple targets in the United States of America. 2 of the planes were flown into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. A 3rd plane hit the Pentagon just outside Washington, D.C. And the 4th, a California-bound flight out of Newark, crashed in a field near Shanksville in western Pennsylvania. Nearly 3,000 people were killed during the attacks, leaving families torn and heartbroken, and leading to U.S. initiatives to combat terrorism. That night, President George W. Bush said in a televised address from the Oval Office, "Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve." This year and every year since those attacks of September 11, 2001, we pause to remember those who perished on 9/11, in the World Trade Center, in the Pentagon, and on the 4 hijacked planes. And we also remember our strengths as a country, as the United States of America. As former Secretary of State Colin Powell remarked in a 2011 interview with NPR, the one thing that terrorists cannot do, not one of them, not 10 of them, not 10,000 of them, they can't change who we are as an open, freedom-loving people. Despite horrors and hardships, we move forward. We remember and we commemorate, but we do not fear. In a 2006 podcast, Poetry Foundation producer Curtis Fox pointed to poetry's ability to memorialize the victims, to transform the terrible images from that day into something more dignified, more elegiac. Today, I'd like to read to you the poem To the Words, written by W.S. Merwin and published in The New Yorker on October 8, 2001. To the words. When it happens, you are not there. You, beyond numbers, beyond recollection, passed on from breath to breath, given again from day to day, from age to age, charged with knowledge, knowing nothing. Indifferent elders, indispensable and sleepless, keepers of our names before ever we came to be called by them. You that were formed to begin with, you that were cried out, you that were spoken to begin with, to say what could not be said. Ancient, precious, and helpless ones, say it. After 9/11, we all tried to find the words that could explain, to help us understand, to help us grieve, to help us recover. These many years later, we still seek those words. And so today, with the words that we can find, we memorialize those we have lost. And in doing so, we celebrate their lives. Thank you.